welcome to InjuryGuru.com. I'm Carla Schimmelfennig, registered physical therapist, and this is the low back exercise program number 2. So hopefully if you are viewing this video that you have gone through the exercise program number 1 for the low back, and you have found that you've had decrease in pain. You can do things better that you couldn't do before. You can sit for longer periods of time and stand and walk for longer periods of time. You can just go about your day and your work day with less pain. So if that's the case, then that's great. I am so glad that you stuck with it and you have found some results. So for this program, I'm going to actually show you a lot of the same exercises. I'm going to add one new exercise, but I'm going to show you just how to push things a little bit further. And I'm going to have you do them less frequently throughout the day, so that should sound really good to you. You only have to do these exercises once to twice a day now, and different repetitions as well. So in the videos, you'll be instructed in how many repetitions and sets and how frequently throughout the day. You can also print off written directions of all the exercises. You have the videos to go back to if you just need a reminder of what a particular exercise looked like. So let's get on with this exercise program, and let's just see what else we can do for that low back pain that you've been struggling with. Alrighty, let's get going with the first exercise in this program, which is that exercise you should be familiar with called the prone push-up or the prone extension. And that's just laying on your stomach. Remember, this one is putting your hands right beneath your shoulders. All right, and you want your feet hanging off the edge of the bed if you're on the bed. If you're laying on the floor, I want a pillow, just throw a pillow or a rolled up blanket or towel under your ankles. All right, and all you're going to do is push up like that. And this one, still doing 2 sets of 10 repetitions of this exercise. Now, for this one, since you're at this phase, you should be able to get those elbows straight and get that back as arched as much as you can, or let that belly button really sag toward the table or the floor every time you come up. Okay, and we actually call that a sag. So you're going to just, let me go back down. You're going to push up. I just tell my patients, take a deep breath out and let that belly button really sag toward the table. All right, just like that. Okay, again, I get that good sag toward the table. It should feel like a good hurt. A lot of my patients will say, oh, that's a good hurt. And that's a good thing. That's okay. You can keep going if that's what you're feeling. Just like that. All right, so hopefully you've noticed that you have better motion, less pain. Again, that exercise is 2 sets of 10 repetitions still. When you can't lay on your stomach and do that one, then I want you to do the version of that, which is the standing extension. And I'm going to show you that one real quick just to review. All right, if you'll remember, I had my friend Mason show you this exercise the first time around, but it's just a standing extension or a standing back bend, you could also call it. If you're unsure about your balance or really just your balance, then I want you to do this next to something. So I can use the table here. You can use a kitchen counter. Kitchen counter or kitchen table is great for doing this exercise. And you're going to just put your hands on your hips and bend back like that as far as you can. Remember, for this phase and this exercise, it's going as far as you can. Let me just show you from the side so you get a good angle or a good view of that. Like that. I'm going to lead with my head first and then the rest. And again, going as far as you can. That's really, really important. 2 sets of 10 repetitions when you do this exercise too. Again, I really want you to still do this while you're laying down at least once or twice a day, but throughout the day you can use this exercise, especially when you're at work or if you're at home doing something, cleaning or doing yard work and you're bent forward a lot. This is an excellent exercise to just pause, stand, and do a couple sets of 10 of that exercise. I use this one all the time for myself. I have a bad low back myself, and so when I'm doing stuff around the house or I've just been doing work and I'm sitting too long, I'll, 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 I'll take a break, I stand, and I'll do a couple sets of 10 repetitions of that. All right,